Spider Slayers Hall, episode 329 starts right now. Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer. Get ready to do Spider Slayers Comic Book Haul. This is episode 329, fans. And this is the video series where each and every week I show you, the fans, all the goodies and comics that I picked up at the comic book store. And it's a big week, so be prepared. Grab a snack. Enjoy the show, guys. So, first things first, we wound up getting not one bag, but 2 bags of crap this week once again. So, first things first, let's start off on the goodie bag this week, okay? So, first thing, we wound up getting this K with all the Marvel heroes on it. My last name starts with a K, so I thought it was cool. It was on clearance for $1. So, yeah, hang it up, put it here, put it somewhere around there, and so I got that. The next thing I wound up getting is these metal figures, Justice League. Wound up getting a Cyborg figure. They're on clearance right now at Target for like $1.48 if you're looking to collect them. Because they also had Batman on Batman. So, same thing. Got them for $1.48. And then the last but not least, out of a little goodie bag this week, I wound up getting Mighty Muggs, the Doctor Strange guy, where he presses his head, and he's like, I'm Doctor Strange. And then he's like, press it again, he's like, oh, I'm in battle, Doctor Strange. You press it again, he's like, oh, I'm in battle, Doctor Strange. So, yeah, that was cool. Got him for $2.48. So, there's all the little goodies that I got throughout the week. So, there's that. Now, we're going to jump into the comics. A lot of stuff in this bag this week. Alright? Part of it, what makes it heavy, though, as always, is the bags and boards. I always get those. I have to go through a pack a week with those guys. But, when you take everything else out, here's your stack for this week. Right? So, a lot of books, but again, store credit helps when you shop at a comic book store, and they give you $8 for every so much money that you spend. So really a lot of fun. Fantastic Four released today. Wound up getting this little promotional card, so that's pretty cool. I was happy to get that from the comic shop as well. What else was in this this bag? I think there was something else that had to do with the Fantastic Four. Oh, yes! The little Fantastic Four Marvel collector's pin. So that came today, too. Alright, so let's get into the actual books. Never going to show really the interior art so much with Savage Dragon, as this is rude and crude, X-rated at times. This is issue 237. Malcolm fights the Scourge. So, Eric Larson does the artwork, and of course, I sit there and I open up to a page that is not for younger eyes. Okay? So, here's a nice family page I can show you. So, yes, there you have Savage Dragon 237. Next, the end of the first story arc of Oblivion Song. This is issue number 6, Robert Kirkman's new series. This is supposedly the issue that has a good payoff behind it. So we're going to see what happens in this issue. We get to see our main character meet up with his brother. His brother doesn't want to go home. So what is Nathan? What is he going to do? Is he going to stay? Is he going to go? What's going to be the outcome here? How does this story progress? How does it keep readers interested? So this is the Oblivion Song, issue 6. Alright, next. Champions, issue 23. As we get to see Vision's daughter, Liv, looks like she's fighting against the Man-Thing there. And quite interesting. Sam Alexander's going through his troubles as well. I love the direction the story is going. I think Jim Zub is doing a nice job with writing this series. I like the team right now. I like the little changes that they did with the characters. Riri Williams doesn't feel so much like Iron Man ripoff. She feels more like her own character or her own Iron Man, figure. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what's going on here. So, Champions, issue 23. Next, we have Catwoman, issue 2. I love seeing Selina, how she's being framed, and there's all these Catwoman imposters. In the first issue, there's this secret villain, or not really secret, but there is this villain who looks like she's like dying of cancer or whatever the case may be. The artwork is quite interesting inside the inside the book as well. Looks like she's taking a page from Negan there, so that looks quite interesting. And yeah, you get to see a lot of fighting, a lot of battling in this issue right from the get-go. So action-packed second issue here with Catwoman. So this is issue 2. Next, issue 3 of The Amazing Spider-Man. Who is Spider-Man fighting? He's fighting a clone of himself, actually imaginary self. Is it someone that Mysterio conjured up? Is it something that happened in the lab? What's going on? The Amazing Spider-Man versus Peter Parker. That's what happens. And then you have a little tribute to Steve Ditko in here as well, which is really nice for them to put that in there. So, yeah, this looks really nice. I love seeing Peter and MJ back. It's just, you look forward to it every single issue here. And there's more of that in here too. So fans, longtime Spider-Man fans, you've got to be happy with this. The Tri-Sentinel is in here. That's cool, man. I remember reading the Tri-Sentinel in like issue 320 something, whatever it was. I know Eric Larson did the artwork in that cover and in that book, I think. I'm looking forward to The Amazing Spider-Man. I'm so happy the direction of this book. Speaking of old Webhead, we have the other Amazing Spider-Man, Renew Your Vows. This is issue 22 as we get to see the duplicate or clone of Annie Mae, and then there's like a brother. This could be the other kid that MJ lost in a pregnancy. I'm not sure yet. Artwork suffers in this book. If the artwork was better in this series would be a lot better. But this all has to do with Mr. Sinister. He's behind everything. And so yeah, we'll see how this story continues. See if we get a good payoff where we get to see all these little clone-like spider creatures. So, Amazing Spider-Man, Renew Your Vows, issue 22. Next, continuation of Domino. I'm going to read issue 4. I still haven't read it. I have it, but I'll read these two back-to-back, 4 and 5, so I get the complete story of what's going on. It's the one thing that I'm behind on, the one Marvel story. So it'll be cool to see. Here's some interior artwork in case you guys haven't jumped on board Domino yet. You might still be able to get those first few issues. I like the layers that Gail Simone is adding to Domino and finding out her past and how she deals with the current present. So I think it's a good book. So this is Domino issue 5. All right, next we have the second issue of Farmhand, issue 2. Look at this nice looking cover. Very interesting story here as we get to see this farmer who wound up coming up with this special ability, how he can produce stem cell research by growing things and growing body parts and stuff like that. Very interesting book. Rob Guillory does the artwork and the writing in this book. It's a very interesting story. The first issue was just had me my mind was blown in the whole situation. I just did not expect it to happen. The artwork is phenomenal. Look for the Easter eggs in the backgrounds. Just a really good story. So if you can't find issue 1, you might be able to read it online or whatnot, but it's a great book. So Farmhand issue 2. All right, next. Final issue, guys. Final issue. Last charge. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps as they do battle against the Dark Stars for one last time. Robert Vendetti's last issue, his last hurrah before this series is over. I'm looking forward to it. I think his run, especially since Rebirth, has been absolutely phenomenal. It's been such a good book. I think he was a great choice after Geoff Johns. He did the core justice, and I'm sad to see him go. And, you know, when he first took over Hal Jordan, I was like, oh, he did X-O Manowar. This might be up his alley, and it really was. And so I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this story concludes. All right, next, we have Sideways, issue 7. This might be a very emotional issue, as we get to see his mother was killed in the last issue, towards the end of the last issue. Now, how does our young hero deal with the ramifications of his mother's death? That will be quite interesting. Things to come. This book has many, many tones in there, very similar with Spider-Man, right? It just reminds you of things that have happened in that series. So this is going to be a really emotional one, guys. You can see right from the start here that his mother is in the morgue, and he's going to feel remorse about not saying goodbye. So it reminds you of Spider-Man, how when Peter didn't say bye to Uncle Ben in the movie, or, you know, he took his uncle for granted. So same way. So Sideways, issue 7. All right, next. Woo! This will be an interesting one. The Killers of Krypton Part 1 for Supergirl, issue 21. She's got a new costume. She looks pissed off, and the Girl of Steel will avenge them all. So this is because of the whole situation that happened in the Man of Steel. She gets this new outfit. How she gets this new outfit, we don't know yet. At least in these opening pages. We just get to see her with Superman in here. So we're going to see maybe how she changes her identity, how she becomes the actual Supergirl that she is. Here we get to see her find this axe. So this axe seems to be the source of all her power. I don't like axes with superheroes because I feel like you gotta carry them around all the time. And when you're a Kryptonian, why do you need a weapon when you are a weapon? So this is Supergirl issue 21. Alright, next, talking about Superman, we have Superman issue 2. As we get to see the Earth is now in the Phantom Zone. How did the Earth become in the Phantom Zone? That's still a mystery, right? Who knows, but there's a lot of introduction in this first page and whatnot. So we're dealing with all these fires that are going on. Earth is in the Phantom Zone. We get to see that villain. I forgot his name. The guy that looks like Doomsday. So I don't know. This story was really a pretty good introduction to, what's it called? To the Superman series. So we'll see where it goes. So, yeah, Superman issue 2. Brian Michael Bendis. Alright, next, this was one that surprised me. Red Hood and the Outlaws, issue 24, was a phenomenal issue with Jason Todd, spoiler, in case you haven't read it yet, okay, shooting Penguin point blank in the head. Not sure if he's dead yet, but it alerts Batman at the end of the issue, and here comes Batman getting ready to kick Jason Todd's ass. Oh! Man, oh man. Oh man. I'm just going to open up this page and I want to show these 2 pages in case you got it. But look at this shit right here. Oh my god. He is beating the crap out of him. He just tore his helmet off. Woo. I cannot wait to read this book. This is going to be good. How does Jason Todd get that corny new outfit? I guess we'll see. Alright. Next. I wound up getting, because from Comic Frontline is the other channel that I work on and do a live show every Tuesday night at 9:30 or 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday nights. And they were talking about Astonishing X-Men. I got issues 13 and 14 here. I've heard this series' new direction has been pretty good for these first 2 issues. So I'm really excited to actually jump on board. I heard it was very comical, so I got those. Alright. Now, we go on to one of the more highly anticipated books, but before we go into that, I also wound up getting another Catwoman issue 2, Art Germ variant. really cool looking cover here. I love the coloring in it. Love the facial expression. Looks really, really good. So my shop had this one, so I decided to pick that one up. Now, the Fantastic Four makes its return for Marvel Comics. It's back, right? Here we have issue number 1. If you open it up, here's some of the interior artwork. I like it. Looks good, right? We got Sarah Pacelli on the artwork. You can't deny her artwork, right? It's just absolutely gorgeous. This is going to be great to see this team back together again. I'm going to review this book as quickly as possible. If I don't get it up today, I'll probably get it up tomorrow. But I'm very much looking forward to this book. So excited with all these characters coming back. So along with that, there were some variants that came out with this. All right. So the first one was a variant edition of Reed. So we got that, and this is Artgerm as well. And along with that, we wound up getting the Sue Storm Artgerm variant, which is really nice as well. And then with that, you get the variant of Johnny Storm. And that's a really nice one, as you get to see him kind of like transforming from the blue to Human Torch. And then last but not least, Artgerm of the Thing. So I have the whole set here. They had them all. And I was like, yes. And so I have the whole entire set. So I have like 5 copies of Fantastic Four. But these won't really get touched. It will be that one other copy that will be the reading copy. So, there you have it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this week's haul. Now it's your turn in the comments below. Tell me what you picked up for this week. Which books you're most excited for reading. And fans, as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the notification button so you don't miss a single video from me. And guys, until that next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.